Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, where we party together with super cool content. Today, I'm going to take you on an epic adventure, the top 20 greatest superhero movies from 1990 to now. From the hilarious Deadpool to the cool King T'Challa of Wakanda, and even the superhero family in The Incredibles, they're all here. If you think superheroes always have to be cool and upright, then the Suicide Squad will shatter that stereotype in no time. This movie features a group of heroes, or rather, antiheroes, all criminals forced to undertake a suicide mission. Director James Gunn has turned the film into a crazy, hilarious action party, with an extremely awesome cast of characters like Harley Quinn, the Queen of Chaos, and King Shark, the super cute shark who can kill in just a second. The fight scene on the beach or the destruction of the giant monster at the end? Top notch. This movie is like a cocktail, both insane and cool, making you laugh out loud. If you want a superhero movie like no other, this is the #1 choice.
Who hasn't dreamed of being a superhero as a child, right? Shazam! Tells the story of Billy Batson, an ordinary kid who can turn into a muscular superhero just by shouting Shazam, and flies like Superman. This movie is a dose of fun, both humorous and heartwarming, with the message that anyone can become a hero as long as you believe in yourself. Zachary Levi plays the goofy Shazam, like a kid in an adult's body, making you laugh out loud with his attempts at superpowers. The final battle scene with the villain? It's as spectacular as watching fireworks. If you need a movie to refresh your mood, Shazam is the perfect choice.
If you think cartoons are childish, then you're very mistaken. Spider-Man: Into the Spider-Verse is a masterpiece, not just in the superhero genre but also in the entire film world. The movie tells the story of Miles Morales, an ordinary boy who suddenly becomes Spider-Man and then meets a series of other Spider-Man versions from parallel universes. The visuals in the film are like a living painting, the music is explosive, and the story touches the heart with a message about unity and courage. The scene where Miles jumps with faith between life and death. It's spine-tingling. Oh, do you think the Spider-Ham is cute? I want to get one to keep as a pet. If you haven't seen it, turn this movie on right now, you won't regret it. Wakanda Forever. Black Panther is not just a superhero movie, it's also a true cultural icon. The film tells the story of T'Challa, the king of Wakanda, a mysterious kingdom with technology far beyond the world. He must protect the throne while facing challenges to preserve his people's identity. Chadwick Boseman delivered a T'Challa who is both powerful and profound, making it impossible for the audience to look away. This film not only features breathtaking action scenes but also carries a deep message about responsibility and unity. The battle scene at the waterfall or the chase in South Korea. Stunningly beautiful. The soundtrack by Kendrick Lamar gives me chills every time I hear it. This is a movie that anyone who loves cinema should see at least once. Guys, this is the movie that left the whole world in awe when it was released. Avengers: Infinity War is Marvel's all-in gamble, bringing together almost every superhero from Iron Man, Captain America, to Thor and the entire Guardians team to confront Thanos, the purple titan who wants to balance the universe by wiping out half of all life. This film hits you emotionally. It's both grand with its massive battle scenes and heartbreaking with moments of sacrifice. The scene where Thor lands in Wakanda with his new axe? Oh, it gives you goosebumps. And the showdown between Doctor Strange and Thanos? Tense as a guitar string. If you're a Marvel fan, this is a must-see movie, and don't forget to prepare some tissues.
Who says a movie about a guy talking to fish is boring? Aquaman has proven the opposite with a magnificent ocean adventure. The film takes us down to the stunning kingdom of Atlantis, featuring unprecedented underwater action scenes on screen. Jason Momoa plays Arthur Curry, a half-human, half-Atlantean guy who is cool, funny, and has a heart of gold. The scene where Arthur faces off against his brother Orm or the moment he summons a gigantic sea monster? Top-notch. This movie is like a tropical smoothie, refreshing, vibrant, and makes you want to jump into the sea and swim right away. If you love adventure films, Aquaman will not disappoint you. The warrior goddess Diana has driven the whole world crazy with Wonder Woman. The film tells the story of Diana, an Amazon princess, who leaves her magical island to join World War I and save humanity. Gal Gadot was born to be Wonder Woman, with a gaze that is both powerful and full of compassion. The scene of Diana walking through the trenches between life and death? Iconic, words can't describe it. The film not only features top-notch action but also conveys messages about courage, love, and sacrifice. Hans Zimmer's soundtrack gives me goosebumps every time I hear it. If you think Thor is the serious guy with the shiny blonde hair, then Thor, Ragnarok will blow your mind. Director Taika Waititi has turned the third installment of the Thor series into a super cool action comedy film, with vibrant colors and laugh-out-loud lines. Thor is stuck on a junk planet, facing off against the goddess of death, Hela, and is rescued by Hulk and Loki, his goofy brother. The Hulk vs. Thor arena fight? Epic like watching WWE. Or Thor's dance with Valkyrie? Hilarious. This movie is like a roller coaster, fun from start to finish, and one of the most beloved Marvel films. If you need a dose of joy, check out Ragnarok right away.
Deadpool, the most outrageous guy in the superhero universe. This movie breaks all the rules. It's violent, funny, and even talks directly to the audience through the fourth wall. Ryan Reynolds was born to play Wade Wilson, a mercenary who has cancer and is transformed into an immortal superhero but with an ugly face. The lines are salty as the sea, and the bloody yet incredibly cool action scenes make this film a phenomenon. The scene where Deadpool cuts off his enemy's hand, or the taco eating moment in the middle of a battle. The peak of brilliance. If you want a movie that's visually thrilling with fight scenes and will make you laugh until it hurts, Deadpool is an unmissable choice.
Don't let the name Captain America fool you, because The Winter Soldier is not just a superhero movie but also a top-notch political spy film. Steve Rogers, aka Captain America, uncovers a terrible conspiracy within SHIELD itself, and must confront the Winter Soldier, a mysterious assassin who happens to be his best friend. The breathtaking action scenes, like the fight on the bridge or the battle in the elevator, keep me on the edge of my seat. This movie is like a cup of black coffee, bold, strong, and it wakes you up completely.
A mishmash group of a thief, an assassin, a talking tree, and a raccoon? Guardians of the Galaxy is proof that superheroes don't have to be grand to be memorable. The film tells the story of Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord, and his strange group of friends saving the universe from a powerful stone. The soundtrack from the 80s is super cool, it's filled with humor, and Groot's dancing scene at the end of the movie is adorably cute. This movie feels like a cosmic party. After watching it, you just want to turn up the music and dance. If you haven't seen it, go watch Guardians right now, you'll fall in love with it.
The X-Men have never disappointed us, and Days of Future Past is one of the highlights of the series. The film acts like a time machine, sending Wolverine back to the past to prevent a dark future where mutants are exterminated. The impressive cast, featuring Hugh Jackman, James McAvoy, and Michael Fassbender, makes this film an emotional explosion. The scene where Quicksilver runs in slow motion in the kitchen with the song Time in a Bottle? Iconic, still gives me goosebumps no matter how many times I watch it. If you love X-Men, this is a must-see movie.
When it comes to superhero movies, if I don't mention The Dark Knight, I might get kicked off YouTube. This film is not just a superhero movie, but a true cinematic masterpiece. Christian Bale's Batman faces off against Heath Ledger's Joker, a madman, frightening, yet strangely captivating. The scene of the Joker clapping in prison or the truck chase. Chills every time. This movie is like a glass of red wine, deep, powerful, and leaves an unforgettable aftertaste. If you only watch one superhero movie in your life, choose The Dark Knight. Without Iron Man, how could there be a Marvel Cinematic Universe? Robert Downey Jr. turned Tony Stark into an icon, smart, funny, and self-absorbed. The film tells the story of Tony's journey from a playboy billionaire to a superhero in an iron suit. The scene where Tony builds his suit in the cave was his first flight. Absolutely amazing. This movie is like the first brick in building an entire Marvel empire, and it remains one of the best superhero films to this day. How many times have you rewatched Iron Man?
Before The Dark Knight, we had Batman Begins, a film that brought the Dark Knight back to a more shadowy and profound place than ever. Christian Bale embodies Bruce Wayne, a billionaire with a troubled past, determined to protect Gotham from crime. The scene of Bruce training with Ra's al Ghul or the confrontation with Scarecrow? Tension that is breathtaking. This movie is like a glass of whiskey, strong, deep, and leaves a lingering aftertaste. If you love Batman, this is the perfect starting point.
Okay, I know that Fantastic Four is not a top-tier movie, but it holds a special place in the hearts of fans, especially those from the 80s and 90s. The film tells the story of four friends who are exposed to cosmic radiation, gain superpowers, and must unite to fight against enemies. Chris Evans as Human Torch is undeniably cool, and the chemistry among the cast is very fun. The scene of the Fantastic Four fighting on the Brooklyn Bridge? It brings back childhood memories. This movie is like a family meal, simple, warm, and full of memories.
Pixar doesn't just make animated films, they also create excellent superhero movies. The Incredibles tells the story of the Parr family, superheroes who must live in hiding but are pulled back to save the world. The scene of Dash running at super speed or Elastigirl's battle of wits? Hilarious yet thrilling. This movie is not only fun but also touches the heart with its story about family and responsibility. If you want a superhero film that the whole family can enjoy, The Incredibles is the #1 choice.
Who doesn't remember Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker? Spider-Man from 2002 was the film that brought the web-slinger to the big screen, featuring breathtaking web-swinging scenes and a story about responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. Sam Raimi created a Peter Parker who was both lovable and relatable, allowing everyone to see themselves in him. The upside-down kiss in the rain with Mary Jane? Iconic, the whole world went crazy for it. This film is like a diary of youth, and it remains a legend to this day. Before superheroes became mainstream, we had Blade. Wesley Snipes plays Blade, a half-human, half-vampire hunter, with a cool style and action scenes that are very much a product of the 90s. The scene where Blade chops up vampires in the club or his confrontation with Deacon Frost. Always epic. This movie is like a cup of black coffee, strong, bold, and a bit old-fashioned but still very stylish. If you want to watch a unique superhero film, Blade is a must-see.
The list ends with Mystery Men, a humorous superhero movie featuring a cast of heroes you wouldn't expect. From the guy who throws spoons, to the uncle who farts to save the world, to the guy who is always angry, this group must unite to save the city. Ben Stiller, Hank Azaria, and the cast have created a super funny film with lines that will make you laugh until you cry. The scene of the Mystery Men practicing or the final battle? Hilarious yet touching. This movie is like a cup of bubble tea, strange, fun, and it will have you laughing your heart out. A hidden gem for superhero fans.
So we have gone through 20 top superhero films from 1990 to now. From explosive action scenes, humorous dialogues, to profound messages, the superhero genre has truly made cinematic history. Which film do you love the most from this list? Or do you think you've missed a hidden gem? Comment below to let me know.